Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's your Justice Jam, that's Quita. But you can call me Quita, even more will do. Since of both. I also post on Trusted Gem too as well. We're going to get right into this message. What's going on with this full moon? What needs to be illuminated, or what's trying to make its way in our life and our auras, our energy field. Holy Spirit, please give us clear, precise messages. Somebody tried to mess with your inner voice. That popped up, but it didn't pop out. Yeah, Beelzebub, the wind demon, we already know. They love that wind demon. Beelzebub. Pazuzu, king of evil wind. They're doing spells and rituals to taint your beauty as well. They're back to their old tactics, I see. Okay. They're trying to make you have high blood pressure to throw off your intuition. That's what they're using the wind demon for. It's someone that have AIDS. They don't have HIV, they have progressed to AIDS. Somebody's not taking their medicine or can't afford their medicine. Somebody want these beauty spells to stick on you to stay. Spirit wants you to end these cycles with this high blood pressure and these beauty spells. It's somebody that is either transgender, or they're talking about the Baphomet. Someone that serves the Baphomet is doing growth spells for nasty things to happen, perverted things to happen. Yeah, they send a lot of evil eye for perverted things to happen. They could be messing with your right brain, your intuition, your clarity, emotions. So be aware of that. I got a lot of spells. They're trying to make you angry. They're trying to make you like have road rage. And they could be doing spells like for you to change occupation, for you to change jobs, because they want to work you. They want you to work in a delivery company or something like that. Something with delivery. I picked that up as well as too. Because they want you to have to pay for commercial insurance, and commercial insurance is more expensive than regular insurance. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to disconnect your mind, body, and soul and spirit. So be correct, because they don't like your optimism or your creativity. So be aware of that. They could be doing spells so you or most of your kids to have nightmares. So be aware of that too as well. It's somebody's a person that is an unfriendly friend. They're sending somebody is a deceiver. They're after your destiny. They want a destiny swap with you. They're this is the person that is a man and a woman. They're sending you evil eye. And they're doing it for kicks and giggles. They're back to their old tactics. Child kidnapping. Spirit wants you to use your brain around child kidnapping, your intuition. I say your brain, but yeah, to be more specific, your right side of your brain on this kidnapping. And they're back to using monitoring tools like mirrors, brooms, tarot cards, crystal balls, Ouija boards to remote viewing / astral projecting into your home, into your space to monitor you. If you're seeing your kids or yourself more connected to mirrors than you usually are, or tripping and falling, having little small accidents, it's because it's like they're either tapping into your energy field. They're doing things for kicks and giggles. And the reason why they're doing this because they're invading your space to see if it's working. And if you could tell somebody's pulling on a Ouija for your energy, you could tell because you'll start hearing little small conversations and things. Holy Spirit said the veil is getting thinner and thinner the more we elevate. Yeah, they trying to confuse you about something. What about what, Holy Spirit? Yeah, somebody at Capitol Records, they want to confuse you and love bomb you. They want to be able to get their way. That's what I'm seeing. So they say fast. It's a lot of narcissistic people. They say they specialize in you. So it's a lot of people studying you, watching you. So they want you to fast and cleanse your feet so you can. They doing, you know, to block your path, to block you from your destiny. Let's see. Yep. They could be doing spells in your power, or they're trying to take your power. They're trying to keep you from your power. That's why they'll do spells on your feet. Yep. They're kidnapping kids still and still sex trafficking. They're still doing this. That's why the war, people focus on the war and Jeffrey Epstein, which we still should focus on, but we need to also focus on more of these child kidnappings because they're happening, and the sex trafficking, they're happening again too. That's another reason why they would want the war too, so they can do this without us in their business. No more cards is coming out of this pile, so I'm gonna get another. My other stack here. Yep, they're trying to, they don't want you to know that there's still sex trafficking, and they're trying to love bomb you to keep you in some kind of love bombing. And I don't mean by a person, it could be like over the internet. What I've seen a lot of social media bombing, where a lot of readers, you get drawn into your social media feed or your YouTube feed, on your feed or your whatever social media platform you're on, and they'll love bomb you, and that's to keep your ego filled, so that you don't see child trafficking, so you don't tap into this sex trafficking, so you don't tap into that. And those scientists that went missing, they're not really missing. They're in Nevada working on missiles and nuclear war. So we have all those earthquakes and those shallow earthquakes in Nevada. It's because they're not dead. They just had their priority was to make missiles, bombs, and to go test so they can go to war. We are not. They're not dead. That's why they said the person started acting weird, because they know what they have to do. They know they can't tell their families that, you know how they go. We already watched the movies. Not those. Those are not. Okay. Gotcha. Those are my blank cards, y'all. Sorry about my blankies. That means I can get more cards in this. There we go. I was wondering why my deck. Okay. There's a lot of brainwashing going on here. Somebody had a victory with brainwashing. Oprah Winfrey came out with brainwashing and victory. Who are they brainwashing? Ending cycles came out again. Ending came out again. Manipulation. They're back to the same thing. Like blaspheming. They're back to trying to get your teenagers pregnant. These people are sick. They're back doing the same thing. Even your family members are involved. And there's some of your family members as well. Barack Obama came out twice. Food poisoning came out. So they're doing food poisoning spells again. I noticed that they keep trying to get people to eat at McDonald's. A lot of people are like, oh, it's human meat, is this and that there. But the most thing is the chemicals in there, because they know what chemicals, or they're programming the food. However, y'all know it's about spiritual warfare. They can program the food. They program the food for it to make you aggressive and like real. They don't want, when you're in soft energy, women are more, well, when people are feminine and they feminine, just put it that way, because we have so much confusion going on. You're more intuitive when you're in your feminine energy. You can be more, when you're in that masculine, you can't receive messages like that. You can get a little here and there, but in feminine energy and soft energy, and they know that. That's why they want you to eat at McDonald's or eat at certain places, because they have programmed the food or, sent spells and rituals that way so that it can make you act a particular way. Somebody is loyal to the benefits of having you, but not loyal to you. This doesn't have to be a mate. It could be a family member. You know how, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, it's a male narcissist. It's a male convert narcissist. The person is loyal to the benefits of having you, but not to you. It's the benefits of having you. This is somebody's ex. They wasn't loyal to you. They was loyal to the benefits of having you. And what they want from you, they want to take your power. They want to take your power, wherever power you have, Holy Spirit. It's not permitting me to tell which power. It says learn your enemies, what direction they're going in. And ooh, somebody else, a new name came out. Whoa. Somebody have recorded conversations and screenshots. Somebody have recorded conversations and screenshots of a conversation you had. Screenshots of what, Holy Spirit? Okay. I'm trying to take these cards, because those are the ones I'm going to go back and clarify. They're trying to create imbalance, meaning when they create imbalances, what they do is detach your mind, body, soul, and spirit, or they'll make your chakras imbalanced so that you can't receive clear and concise messages and have emotional stability and clarity, which essentially is matched up with your Merkaba bar. You need to do carrots. Somebody need to get their eyes some nutrients, some vitamin A, definitely A. Somebody need to cleanse their eyes and put nutrients in their eyes. What do we have here? Someone could be doing spells on you or your partner or some of your family members to have drug problems, low self-worth, low self-esteem. They're heavily invested in doing this. And all these energies are coming out because it's a full moon. So the full moon reveals all that was hidden, you know, from the last full moon cycle to this cycle, and it reveals all. That's why I try to do readings on the full moon so it can get the full gist of things. I'm probably gonna do a Celtic cross reading after this. Yeah, they don't want you to feel worthy. Somebody don't want somebody to feel worthy, or your family members to feel worthy or something. I keep getting a lot of cards. There's a lot of stuff want to come out, so I'm gonna yep. Somebody wants somebody to be promiscuous and get busted by the police. They're trying to create this dialogue of self-worth, of no self-worth or low self-worth, to make someone be promiscuous, and the police have to get involved. I wonder who just trying to keep you stuck and stagnant. They're doing the same thing. Four Swords, Four Cups energy. The Four Swords is procrastination, dissatisfied, tedious, delays. The Four of Cups is bored, disappointment, withdrawal, rest. So they want you to have to do a lot of healing and stuff. They're trying to cause a lot of trauma. CERN came out, so they're messing with the weather. They're messing with portals again. Someone is trying to connect to your energy field so they can see what you're doing. They're connecting to your energy field, so you might want to cleanse the cards. Because somebody want to scam you. It's a lot of housing scams going on. Y'all, I picked it up too. They're doing a lot of housing scams where you see them on Facebook. You know, those numbers that you could call and stuff like that. I wouldn't do that. I would go through an agency if you're looking for homes and stuff. For the simple fact, it's a scam. They're scams. That's the scam that's going on. They're trying to scam people out of their money, I spoke to one the other day, and he don't think I know that he was a scammer. He said he was a truck driver on the road, and he owned a house. And how you know it's a scam? Because the housing prices on the market are up, and they'll be lower price. They'll say, oh, low income, this and that. Maybe because they think they're a private owner, but it's a scam. It's a scam. Something about Wells Fargo. It's something going on with Wells Fargo too. Y'all know Wells Fargo does a lot. They were the bank that had a lot of scamming going on that was proven. It was not allegedly, it was proven that they were telling their employees to open up bank accounts in other people's names and getting money in other people's names and having bank accounts. Wells Fargo, and that's not too far as either. Wells Fargo is one of the biggest scammers. That's why and I just want y'all to know Wells Fargo is does the infrastructure for Cash App. Wells Fargo does the infrastructure for Cash App, meaning how you see your card, you know how it's set up and stuff like that, information and how they your cards are set up. That's what Wells Fargo do for Cash App. Cash App is essentially owned by Block Inc. though. Just to let y'all know, give y'all a little rundown. And Block Inc. and they own a lot of little financial things like that. I don't even know how to put it. It's a lot of illegal experiments going on. So Wells Fargo is doing a lot of illegal experiments. That those are the ones that could be giving the scammers. You know, most scams come from businesses. You got to understand that these people get orders from big businesses. So Wells Fargo may be at it again doing illegal scams and experiments. So be careful with that. Somebody's having a black party, all black party. So a lot of distractions being manifested with your ex, with these celebrities. It's a lot of they're messing with your root chakra, but it's a lot of scams, distractions going on. So be aware of that. Somebody trying to give you Cancer. Spirit said be wise. They're trying to make you lose your wisdom, make you, something going on with HUD too. Somebody could try to make you lose your HUD assistance if you're on HUD, but it's a lot going on with HUD too at times. So everybody knows a lot of changes going on with HUD. Yeah, they're trying to make you unstable. Somebody may have a virus or infection, or they may be sending this viral infection to you. Because my throat got dry all of a sudden. You know that they be doing that. We know that the pandemic was a plandemic. Yeah, they don't want you to be rich, and they messing with your telepathy as well. So be aware of that. Steve Nova came out, fire. So they could want your house to catch on fire, or something of yours to catch on fire. That's why I picked up with the commercial insurance too, auto and commercial insurance. They may be trying to, make people get auto and commercial like insurance. That could be insurance for your house, like how you have to get like renters insurance. They may be making that a requirement. They're definitely doing humiliation rituals. Steve Noble and Will Smith came out as well. Something is too late. Destiny. Somebody tried to. Okay, it's a vampire spirit in your aura. It's too late. The spirit say you're already in your destiny. Something with a dentist in your heart chakra. Well, there go the rest of that. Your uncle could be involved. You need to cleanse. Hollywood, there's a lot of stuff going on in Hollywood. Steve Noble, Future is out here too. Sacral chakra, save the kids. We already know that. Shine brightly. So yeah, y'all need you need to shine brightly. Whatever you do, do it brightly. Do it blind them. Save the kids. We already know that they keep messing with the kids, trying to save them and stuff. But they're doing a lot of spells for kids to be having nightmares, witchcraft, like a lot of witchcraft dreams to make them like act out. Especially it's a liar too. So make sure you check on the people around you. It's a liar. I had a situation where, you know, a family member is jealous of me, even though I moved millions or thousands of miles away from this person. This person still found me to lie on me, to talk about me, and it's because they want to destiny swap with me. They don't want me in my destiny, my purpose. Like, this particular person was mad because my twin flame is the person that he is, and this particular person's twin flame doesn't have a high status. So this person is very angry with me. This person is angry with me for other reasons. That had nothing to do with, I didn't do anything to them to be angry. It's just my destiny, my purpose. When you live with people and go through the same thing with people, they think like, how she get this for her, or how he get this for her, and I'm right here, and not knowing that they're the problem, not wanting to heal. A lot of stuff I had to heal from that people didn't do to me. That I didn't do to myself, but that other people did to me, and I had to heal from it. But you don't hear me, oh, this and that, this. I say what I say, and I go about my business. I don't blame everybody else, and I don't bleed on everybody else that didn't do anything for me. I'm not gonna bleed on you, you know, for somebody else. Is what somebody else did to me. I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna buy my business. I'm gonna buy my business. Okay. Bills came out too, so they're trying to, take up your bills. Be very aware of that as well. I know they've been messing with my power here. They've been doing a lot of spell work on my power because my light, I just changed my light bulb and keep flashing. That's when I know people are doing spells on my bills. I know exactly who's doing it. I notice when they do it to one person, in order to get to me, they'll do it on everybody around me. So they're doing that on everybody around me as well. So y'all just be careful out there and protect yourself. They want somebody to be promiscuous, have low self-esteem. No, these people are weird. They're doing all kind of spell work. But let's see. I'm gonna clean these cards up. This reading may be a little long. I'm gonna try to do not a Celtic cross read, but just a flat out, just, you know, left to right reading. Holy Spirit, what's going on in the atmosphere? What's going on? It's a lot of full moon energy, so it's a lot of action. A lot of stuff gonna be revealed. There's a lot of information gonna be revealed. There's a lot of information that's gonna get covered up. So just, you gotta stay in the discernment and ask God to give you the discernment of what you need to know and keep your family safe and to keep the people around you safe, if that's what he wants or she wants. Holy Spirit, what's going on with this full moon? What is our enemy manifesting against us? What's going on? What we're not seeing? What do we need to know and see? Somebody trying to track you. Somebody is trying to trap or restrict your money, your achievements, your self-sufficiency. They're trying to have you. Okay, they're trying to restrict you, keep you trapped, so you can have money pain. They want you to have money pain. Yeah, because they want you broke. They want you in this Five of Pentacles energy where you're heartbroken, isolated, abandoned, unemployed, struggling with your foundation. Yeah, that's basically what they're wanting. That's what they're manifesting. Let's see what else. They're stressed out because you're generous, you're caring, you're being celebrated because you're sensible, you're practical, you're good with, have a good business sense. They're stressed out about this. They're really not sleeping because you're doing so well. they're actually burdened by it. They're the one in heartache, and they're burdened by this, and they're confused. They're confused about why I'm hearing the magic ain't working, so they feel like Spirit say they feel like they gotta go harder. They're confused about why you're so compassionate, why you so warm. Like they want to know why you had to be the healer, why you had to be the intuitive one, why you have to be the one that people are supporting. Like they somebody's like really jealous of you. They're trying to figure out like why you are so stable and why they can't be that way. Why are you the leader? Why are you the visionary? Why are you bold? Why are you like full of like big ego? They feel like your ego is big. I have a big solar plexus energy, and my ego is not big in a demonic way or a way that harms me or anybody else. It's big in a way that it helps people. Okay, this person, this King of Wands that's against you, whoever this may be, man or woman, but it's masculine energy. They're going towards, they're walking away from this impulsive, like hot-tempered, rebellious behavior, and they're returning to opposing aggression. Like I said this in before at the beginning of the reading. Like they want you to eat McDonald's because they make you aggressive. They want you to be in disputes, bullying. They want you to be in conflict, arguments, or they want this Queen of Cups energy. Someone in your family, could be a child or whatever, but someone that's very loving and passionate and concerned. Somebody that likes to be in their head, or somebody that lives like, I'm hearing a stress-free mind state. They want this person in aggression, disputes, bullying, stress, conflict, and arguments. So somebody they could be putting in somebody. They love to put people in conflict with themselves. That's what they love to do. They're trying to cause disputes between lovers too, and they're being they're being introspective about they're trying to see if y'all broke up. If you're in a relationship with someone, they're trying to be they're trying to see if y'all broke up or are y'all together. They don't know. Yeah, they don't. What I'm hearing Spirit saying is that they're trying to they're trying to be introspective about your relationship, if it's moving slow, steady. They're being introspective about this Knight of Pentacles energy that they put some lovers in, some twin flames, King of Swords, whatever. But whatever divine contract you have with a person, when it's on a romantic level, what they're doing is being introspective about is this union really going so slow that is never, that they're taking a break? Is everything moving so slow that they're not going to come together? Yeah, they're using their discernment. They're trying to use their intuition around if you guys are really happy, and it's 10 of Cups. So that it's this King of Wands is really focused on a relationship, two counterparts that's together, or a relationship, a husband and wife, they're really like is they together? Is this slow? This really Knight of Pentacles is slow moving energy. Is it working? Is it going to break them up? Like they're really being introspective about that. Is this slow energy going to cause them to break up? Is this slow energy making them unhappy? I hear them saying. That's why I see in the cards. Holy Spirit, give me more. We're gonna go out. If we can, we got 10 more minutes in here, and I charge this particular phone up really good. Yep, it didn't. They see that it didn't work. It's a Tower moment that happened with this Knight of Pentacles energy, and they're trying to stop this relationship from being successful, but they see that it's a Tower moment. They had a Tower moment with this they had a Tower moment with this this slow moving energy, and they're trying to stop some type of success from happening in this relationship. But they had a Tower moment, and they see that they feel like that their energy moving, like the energy that they were trying to stop to make slow, they see that it moved forward, and so they see that they don't think that their success is not gonna, like it's not gonna be successful, but they think it's just slowed down. How can I put it? Yeah, it's like they think that, like, okay, it's may not gonna work right now, maybe a little delayed. You know what I'm saying? Because they figure, okay, my energy got returned back to me a little bit, but I'm gonna keep putting it out. Soon as she transmuted or he transmuted, I'm gonna put it back out there. So that's what they're doing. It's something like that. So whoever is this King of Wands putting out this energy, it's a cycle of loss and grief that happened and disappointment, with creativity and like they were trying to cipher somebody's energy basically, so that they can cause some kind of death, and they tried to kill somebody's wishes, somebody wish fulfillment, somebody contentment, pleasure, but something balanced out for whoever this that they're attacking. It's some kind of balance that came in. So this King of Wands is whoever he or she is, whoever's coming up as King of Wands, they're in this decision: should I move forward, leave it behind, or should I just plan something else? And it looks like they're planning, they're planning on trying to make somebody have sleepless night, anxiety, depression, and breaking. They're trying to break somebody, and they just pure negativity. They're trying to, this King of Wands is trying to get somebody into this Knight of Swords energy. Yeah, they're trying to make somebody self-assured, like uncharismatic, like unpassionate. They're trying to break somebody. This King of Wands is. All right. It mess with somebody's career and home life too. What I'm hearing. What else, Holy Spirit? This King of Wands is working with a group of people. Could be this. It's not taking a leap of faith. So they're trying to make somebody have a Tower moment. It's a King of Wands trying to make a Queen of Pentacles have a Tower moment. And he worked with a group of people to do this. A Tower moment with her mate. They're trying to make them have to juggle. Yeah, they're trying to make them balance out hardships, loss, isolation, abandonment, unemployment. And essentially, like I said, put them in this slow moving. If she's a Queen of Pentacles, then she got a King of Pentacles. And what they're trying to do is put this King of Pentacles in the Nine of Pentacles energy, basically trying to bring his status down. Yeah, they're trying to make them have a tower moment, have conflict, and they're essentially trying to shake the Queen of Pentacles up as well. They're yeah, somebody manifests a lot of conflict, a lot of slow moving energy. Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles energy. Yeah, this King of Wands is trying to put this Queen of Wands and her partner, whoever her partner is, trying to make them have a tower moment, trying to make them like lose balance, have to juggle things, have hardship, loss, isolation, abandonment, unemployment, struggle. They're putting them into some type of they're trying to put these lovers in some type of slow movement cycle, some type of cycle where it's positive. There's a lot of positive changes, but it's very, 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 very slow. To where they have conflict, competition, aggression, tension between the couples. And they want them to have confusion. Confusion about home, reunion, stability. So basically have the confusion within their relationship so they can't be in this Four of Wands energy. Like I said, they want them to have conflict with the Ten of Cups. They want them, yeah, they trying to stop this Ten of Cups from happening. All right, you guys, I'm out. Peace. That's the reading.